Yes, Sumit sir,
Yes, sir. Hello.
will you start the session?
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, all. The session starts at 2:40, so we'll just wait for 2 minutes and we'll start the session. Thank you, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everyone. A warm welcome to the second day of our faculty development program. I hope yesterday's session were informative and thought-provoking. Today we have another exciting lineup of the sessions and discussions. Let's get started and make the most of this opportunity to learn and grow together. Today we have our guest, a speaker, Dr. Asif Kattimani sir, who is working as an assistant professor and R&D coordinator in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Lord's Institute of Engineering and Technology. He has completed his Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Department from VTU University. He has completed his Master of Technology in Design Engineering from VTU University, and he has completed his PhD at VTU University. He has many publications in the journals and the articles. He has also many patents, and he has also textbook and book publications. I request Dr. Asif Kattimani to please go ahead with the session. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, sir. So, shall I show this? Right. Sir, is it PPT is visible, sir? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
PPT is
Yeah. Thank you, sir. And good afternoon, dear good afternoon to one and all participants who are present for today's our 6-day virtual national level faculty development program on emerging research paradigms, methodology, and analytical tools and AI integration. So my today topic of presentation is on the drafting the journal article from undergraduation and post graduation, or like any our mechanical project which we are dealing in our academics. So myself, Dr. Muhammad Asif Kattimani, assistant professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering, and I'm as a R&D coordinator for the department. So my reference, people, you can approach me as my mail ID, my contact details, and these are my recent publication just to make you aware about what is going on in my profile. So we can have the recent publication in the Q2 level and SCI journal as well as Scoopers. So and coming to my today's content of presentation. So here, before starting the presentation, I want to say here, nowadays in our faculty for, domain, the colleges and the where we are working, so people are asking about some research activity and the like our today's any criteria for going for accreditation and all. The people need the faculty to be active in the research field. For that, what happened, our faculty fatality, they will move here and there and they'll just try to find some way to publish their articles in some journals and all. So by that, they will come across some like what is say the hook and crooks. They fail somewhere and they will dump their money and they'll not able to publish a good article, and some people may scam or they fraud it because of what I say, it is not awareness about the research publication and some terminologies. So my today's section is about that only. So before, like I taken the topic of drafting the research article. So before to start that topic, so I'll just giving the highlights of the some terms or some terminology which are used in this research article publication. You people might be hearing like it's Scoopus index. What is mean by Scoopus index? And you people might seeing as SCI journal, Q1, Q2, Q3, and there is a H index. What is I index? Site score. These terms are frequently we are hearing, but many people are aware or means are not aware, and maybe if they are aware, they are not much know about how to search it, whether it is correct or not. And I guess some fake, like I say, not as a some scam is going on. You people might be receiving some mails regarding it is our UGC and UGC Care 2 journal and Scoopus journal and all. And many people there go blindly to pay that amount and submit their article to those journal, and they later come to know that it is not the journal because within a 2-3 days they will publish it and you'll get certificate also. Like this kind of scam is going on. But how to aware and how to know whether our we submission and which where we are submitting our papers, is it genuine or not? So how to believe somebody, or like how to find good journal? So these kind of doubts and this kind of clarity today I'm going to present here. And definitely I'll just show you how to write an article also, because if you have the good type of writing or like I say content in the research article, our reputed journal, they will process it, because publishing a in a good journal, there is a stages are going on. So in the first stage itself, if many people or many publisher will reject the article because of their format of the paper presentation. So that things and plagiarism anyhow, that is everyone know about it, and even now universities and all, they are also fetching towards the plagiarism, they know. And that is not the case, because that is easy. Now we can remove the plagiarism. That is not the case of rejection in the journals. So there is certain different criteria. So those things you should aware it. And definitely these are my content of the presentation. Before you write a article, you should know what is the stream and where is your work uh, belongs to that. So you have to be very careful about this. And next we will see what is the article, what is the mean of publication, and then we'll know about what is Q1, Q2, Q3 and all this. And definitely we'll have some list of top publisher in the mechanical engineering. Like that you can Google it, or nowadays we are using ChatGPT AI tools, we can find out the top list publisher journal. But by taking those list of journal, we find out whether this journal exists in the is present mode or not by googling or by searching. I'll just show it how to search that. And definitely we'll just come to a main topic, that is requirement of publication, how our publication article should be there, how to draft our research work, because the project is done in the form of thesis. We might have the lot of thesis of the student projects, but we don't know how to convert that thesis into a research article. That is a task, and that is a trick, and definitely that will not comes in a day. So that needs some hard work. You need to be concentrate on that, and you need to spend some more time to bring that into a research article. And definitely I'll just show it what is the systematic review process. Then suppose like some beginners are there, some PhD scholars, those who are newly registered, their supervisor or their university needs some review paper. There, I'll just give some hint to how to write a review paper, or like how to draft a table form, because the review paper for engineering student or like engineering background, I say without picture, graph or table, it will not valid it, because we are the engineers. We are not like as a kid, our background, so we need to have some kind of things which are the plotted in the graph and all. So then I'll just show you how to write reference also. So these are my content of presentation. So let's see, like this is common platform for all the stream of engineering. In my mechanical engineering, generally we have the three categories. So you people should know about your work. So based on this only, we are going to select the journal, because uh, if you say some good quality of journal like Q1, Q2 level scoopers, these are the based on the stream level. Okay, it is not specific domain only. So it is not like general engineering and all, because maximum if you find the journal, it is under the stream. So you should know and should aware about what is your stream. So what is your research article where you are writing it, so whether which category it belongs to. Like if you say in the mechanical engineering, we have three uh, very common stream, that is the thermal science and design and production. There we have a list of further subdomain like thermodynamics, heat transfer, energy, fluid mechanics, and we have non-conventional energy. Seems it is a falls under this category. And definitely in design also we have different subdomain. So accordingly, we have to fix to our one fixed domain, or it may be like combined. But if you go to any journal article, there is a stream also, there is theme also of the journal publishing. Then those based on those theme and based on those topic only, they will select the paper. Otherwise, they will reject in the first step itself. And the first screening step, editor will reject your article, saying that this is not to our domain, like that. So those kind might you people have faced the problem while you submit some good journal and all. So those in the first step itself, they will reject it because of your specific, not it belongs to a specific domain. So you should know about which is your domain. In like CSC, you people should aware about what are the your stream, and like that you search the journal, and you need to find whether this journal theme is matching to my research article or not. Then only you go for submission of those journals. So so let us about this thing. And now coming to what is the difference between article and academic publishing. So here we know about article is a kind of written work published in a electronic media. Okay, it may be propagated in the news article or some like analysis database. But whereas come to our academic publishing, is a subfield of publishing only. which distributes the academic research. Means here we'll be specifying to some our project, okay, which is like coming from the academic background. Okay, so those most academic work which is published in some journals, it is coming across, coming from the academy, means it is what is say, it is the critical analysis. We are doing experimentation, we are doing deep research on that. Like this kind of things will be called as the academic publishing, and this is not easy because this will take much time, because people need to review it and comment on it, and you need to address those comments. So like this academic publishing in good articles and good research work need much and time. Okay, so generally we have the research publication in 4 to 5 domains. Okay, we say this academic and scientific journal. Just now I told you what is academic and scientific journal. Okay, these are the very like specific journal, and these, based on this journal, we can claim for some proposal, like some, I can say, some sponsor project, like consultancy project, like government funding and all. Those people, how they will believe it? Because no, nowadays nobody will give 10 rupees for anybody. Okay, if you ask somebody, just give me 10 rupees or 100 rupees, nobody will give. But on what basis they will give? Because of your good academic publication, okay, on scientific journal and some good journal. That is the, I can say, this is asset for a researcher. Okay, if anyone is a researcher, how he can recognize? So he can recognize based on his research publication, okay, research books, chapters, and they will research profile. So you're going to get some indexing on that, your profile. So that is the must. Okay, now coming to like some industry people, like industries also, they are publishing, they are publishing they are publishing their products in the form of trade or industrial journal. And like many other current affairs, some departments, is their government organized or private and all, they will also release their magazines and all. But these are like specific, or like it's fixed to that particular industry or some news. Okay, and there is one more form, that is the newspaper and popular magazines. So this is the kind of also publication. Okay, so let's come to our today's this word. Okay, you people are listening Q1 journal, Q2 journal, Q3 journal. Sir, you people might be hearing here and there. So Q1 journal, if you ask that person, sir, what is Q1? Can you explain it? So we don't have words to tell them what is Q1. Okay, so what is Q2? If you ask somebody, sir, can you explain what is Q2? But people, few people may tell. And in case, suppose my, as per my prediction, as per my study, I just come across, many people know more than me also. Okay, you can correct it me if I am wrong. So but generally if you talk anybody, they will say, sir, Q1 journal, you just publish in Q1 journal, sir, or I just published my paper in Q2 journal, like that they will say. But if you ask what is Q1, how we can say, what is the meaning of that? So this quartile journal rank is assigned by the database. Okay, and this is given by some very major parameter, based on the major parameter. Okay, so like I say, impact factor, based on the impact factor, based on the citation of that journal. Okay, based on the like indexing for any particular journal. So what is here actually meaning of the quartile? How we are going to means study, if you study how these people are assigning Q1, Q2, it is just not on the one factor, like here impact factor. It's not on just impact factor. If you say impact factor of one journal is might be 5, okay, but whereas compared to some other journal, okay, impact factor may be 3, but that same journal, okay, same, both the journal will fall in Q1. You can say why, on how it is, how is it possible, isn't it? Because impact factor 5 should get Q1, and impact factor 3 should get Q2. No, actually it is not that case. Here if you say impact factor is one parameter, and that one more parameter belongs to that, so that is called your ranking of the journal. Ranking of the journal means, for example, say my area is material science, so that journal area is material science. Based on that material science, what are the reputed journals available in the scenario? Let's say, for example, 40 journals on the material science. So out of 40 journal, if you say that journal rank in the 10th place, so along with the impact factor, we look at the rank of the journal. So based on these 2-3 parameter, the journal journal will be categorized in Q2, Q1, Q3, because if suppose very few journals are there in that particular domain, say for example, if you medical like some any other domain, if you find very less journal, means they have the very less means competitors, they definitely they will may rank as a Q1 also. Like impact factor 3, 2 journal may also have the Q1 level. So you should not say that impact factor is more and Q it should assign Q1 like that, because it is it's depend upon 2 3 parameters, as I said. And that one more is citation. Yeah, definitely, if that is good journal, and many journal nowadays, these people are going for open access. You know why it is going for open access? Because citation which they are receiving with the subscription is less than the open access. Okay, because what happen in open access, then they are charging in dollars or some amounts, and people will very rarely they will download and they will read it. And then that if don't read it, then how the people will going to consider that paper in their article? Definitely citation will be less. So that is also one factor to decide for the Q level for the journal. Okay, if you have more citation, if you have good impact factor, and it is indexing, in like indexing also is the meaning of some reputed publication like Scooper, Web of Science and all. If that indexing, definitely that will make that journal to sustain in the market, and it will come from Q2 to Q1 also. It's possibility by increasing their citation, indexing and all. Okay, and now just heard about the indexing agency. What is the class? Because indexing, there is a journal based on the quality of the citation. Based on the quality of citation, they select for the indexing. Okay, and coming to impact factor, so we have the depth in that. What is impact factor? Let us see. So these are the terms which are coming across when you go for submitting any your research article to journal. Okay, so as I say, impact factor is uh, genuinely or exactly, okay, it is calculated by some agency. Okay, so, so what is first? What it mean by your journal impact factor? Okay, it is a measure by the citation of the journal. Let's say, for example, one journal is there. So that journal, what are their list of publication in the previous month? Let's say 2025 is going on. If you want to find the impact factor of the journal in 2025, then you have to look at it's a 2 years back list of publication. Okay, so like for example, 2024 and 23, what are the number of uh, the articles are published, title item. Okay, and you need to find like number of in that how many journals are cited by some X people. Okay, so these are the some formula we have written here. Citation in the year X, article published in X minus 1 and X minus 2, as I said. So like say for 2024 and 23, what are the number of articles cited by that means from that journal? Okay, so list of articles are published by that journal in the year of 24 and 23. So how many articles are cited in that? Okay, and number of citable item published in X1 and X2. So let's say general formula is there. Citation in the 2024, the article published in 22. I just last year back we just get one information. Let's say 2000 articles are cited in the 2024, and that citable items in the 2022 and 23 we have the 400. So then we can find that journal impact factor 5. Okay, so but this is not based on our calculation. There is some agency, or officially we are accepting or widely accepting, that is by the journal impact factor Cleverate Analytics. So this Cleverate is the agency which calculates the exact impact factor. If you say nowadays IGRT, IGST, these are many journals are there. They are showing their on website some impact factor 20, 15, 10 and all. That is not considerable, because on their assumption, on their calculation, they are showing it. But we can't consider that, because if it is a reputed journal, you can say impact factor will not cross 10, I guess. Okay, if you just find some list of journal, definitely you will find less than 10 or less than 5 only, because they are taken from the genuine. Okay, that is like the Clarity Analytics from their site, and from there they will quote the impact factor. That is genuine. Okay, it is journal citation report. They will release the journal citation report. Based on that journal citation report, many publisher or the journal, they will show the impact factor. That is genuine. Okay, so here we can say impact factor. So this journal citation report, So that is taken from the Web of Science. Okay. If you say from Scoopus, yeah, Scoopus will not give impact factor. Okay. Scoopus database will give the site score. You might be hearing about the site. What is site score? So this site score is, I'll show this thing in the next my slide. So how the site scores are visible, where it is visible and all. Okay. So this site score is given by the Scoopus people. Okay. They'll not give the impact factor. Okay. And like as I said you, some people, they are in their website, they are showing fake impact factor, that we can't believe it. Okay. That is global impact factor or universal impact. It's not called as the general impact factor, that will be refer as the global impact factor. Or okay. Okay. So this is about the impact factor. So you know what is the impact factor. So it is generally on the citation only. If you have good citation, then only your impact factor will improve. If you don't have any citation, that will not be as a good impact factor. So that also I'll tell you what is the meaning of citation, how we can say this is cited or not. That next slide I will say it. So now coming to your article indexing, yeah, this is very important. If you say indexing, generally, content, where if any library, if you go in anywhere, if you just find it, there is a list available. What are the books or chapters, or what are the content available? It's called indexing. So generally, we have many like source where we are giving our paper, our article. After publishing, we are submitting to that organization to index in their platform, okay, or their library. That is called the indexing. Okay. Means that the article included in recognized database, I said. Okay. Recognized database. So that is called the indexing. So like here, yeah, this is about indexing. You understand about the indexing. Now coming to one more factor, that is, you might be hearing what is H index. So you might be in when you go submit for your self appraisal, or when you people are API for API scores and all, when you sit and people are asking about what is your H value and what is your I value, like that things are coming across in our faculty fatality. People are asking in the domain. So you people are being confusion. So how, what is the meaning of H, and why, from where I get this value? Okay. So how it is possible? See here. So H index is a, actually it is a matrix. Okay. So measure for the productivity and citation impact factor. Okay. So here definition of H index. So a researcher has a H index of H if they have H paper that have each been cited at least H time. Okay. That means, so a H index for a person or a author, how we can get that H index. For example, myself as a Dr. Muhammad Asif. So let's say I have published many papers, but you can see my H index as a 4 I am getting. That means out of my list of articles, 4 articles, okay, let's say 4 articles are 4 times it is cited by people in their articles. So that is why my H index is 4. Example also I quoted here. Let's say 10 papers are there, which are cited, cons are 25, 20. That is just quantities. You can see there is a 25 times one paper is cited, and another paper is cited 20 times, and one more paper is cited 15 times, 12 times, 10 times. Like that, many 10 papers are cited many times. But what is their H value? Because we can say H index is 6, because only 6 papers in that 10, out of 10 papers, 6 papers, okay, 6 papers have cited more than or equal to 6 times. Are you getting my point? So repeatedly, that means say one paper is there that is cited more than 6 times or equal to 6 times at least. Then it is called the H index 6. You people now understood about. So let's say you can anybody tell what is the H index 3 now? Okay. So what is the meaning of H index 3? So H index 3 means here my published article, okay, among that 3 articles are, okay, cited 3 times, okay, 3 times or more than 3 times, then my H index is 3. So it indicates, so this is meaning of the H index. Okay. So this where I can get by researchers. So okay, so like here academic influence, I just told you, when you make a like self appraisal or like finding or API score, or evaluate yourself where you belongs to and where is your position. So this H index will show you what is your level and how much you need to improve yourself. So like university and all hiring promotions for grant evaluation, this H index very important. Okay, so like example here I just quoted where I can get my H index value and this. So you can get it from your Google Scholar. If anybody is not having Google Scholar ID, you can go to Google and you can create your Google ID. Then you can come across this kind of profile where you will find this information. Okay, so there is a right side one information available, that is number of citation. This is common. Why I given for this as taken as a Google, because anybody can access it, because Coopers and Web of Science there need some ID and all, so that need some little bit information. But Google Scholar is access, or it is easy for all the research scholars, those who are pursuing PhD, those who want to like completed the PhD, they want to see what is their value and what is their present rate. Then you can just go open your Google Scholar and you can check your number. Okay, and one more term we are hearing about I10 index. You can see what is the meaning of I10 index. This is also one term is coming. You should know it, because when something is reflecting on your profile, then what is meaning of that? Okay, so generally I said you that the H index it is related to your citation. When you call about the I10, so this is the Google Scholar, or the Google has given the value for the researcher. If they have, like for example, papers, list of papers. In that, few papers are indexed by some journals. Okay, so that repeatedly or more, it is referred or studied your paper. So that index, I can say, this is given by the Google. Okay, it is not by any other. So like it is 3 items. Okay, this is about the H index. Now just we are repeatedly hearing the word citation. So what is meaning of citation? It is a reference to another author or published work that is included in your research paper. Like example, I am just writing a research paper. So before because to submit any article and all, I need to defend myself, my work, and this is also done by somebody, or some content which is I am defending myself with some reference. Okay, with some that is called the citation. If somebody's work or things which you are referring in your article is kind of citation to that person. Okay, so that, like I said here, argument findings, you need to argue now somebody on what basis you are saying. You can say this is my reference, the published article, this is the reputed journal I taken, this is my reference. That is called the, that person is citing you. Okay, that's acknowledging original source. Yes, I am accepting this is the work which is published by somebody else. This is called the citation. Okay, and yeah, simple term, it's happen when researcher works mention or referee somebody else. So referee also, like we are hearing word. So here, let's say for example, Einstein in 1905 paper as a relativity. If you want to cite that article in your that published in your article, then I can cite like a Einstein comma slash a dot 1905. That is the year where that article is published and all. Okay, so on the topic also you can say electrodynamic moving bodies and all. Okay, this is about the citation. Like I can say now your paper gives one citation. For example, for Einstein we are given one citation. So if 100 different researcher later cite your paper, then your paper has 100 citation. Okay, that is 100 people has recommended or refer your article in their research work. Okay, this is about the citation. And this is important, just we saw that this citation is used to find the impact factor. Okay, and this citation help to find the H index, and this also for Google it is helpful to find I10 index. And for impact, just now we told about impact factor. Yeah, it is very important to Q1 Q2 journal people. Journal people are also in see about the impact factor. So this is about and where are citation tracked. So this citation can be tracked from the Google Scholar, just now I shown you, and we can find this kind of citation from the Scoopers elsewhere, and yeah, Web of Science. So by author profile also you'll come to know what is your citation. Okay, and through Web of Science Collaborate your login also you can get it. So now coming to index, just previous slide we told about some indexing. So what are the topmost I can say indexing? Here you can tick first, second. That is not I given the number. Just I tick mark it. Okay, because it's very important. Okay, so like any This is very important. I request everyone, if you want to keep as a screenshot, you can keep it. Here you can see some key publication requirement. You can see the ISN number. Any journal, if you are publishing your article, that must and should have ISN number, because many fake or like any I say fraud people, they will not give ISN number to their article. That is wrong. Okay, and DI number, that is very important. That is also one thing. And identify publication schedule, because if you publish in any reputed journal, definitely they will give the history when this paper has received, when it has gone for the revision, and when it is accepted, and when it is online available. This are very much important for any reputed journal to publish the paper. Okay, and copyright policy, definitely if you are going for any reputed journal, they take some time to make a copyright also, because they'll not in a one day or a one night and a 2 days or 24 hours they will take the copyright and publish. No, that is not possible. Okay, and yes, definitely article level, they will consider that paper to some meta database. They take your work to some reputed that in database and library. So which are those? Like here Scoopers is there, Web of Science is there. So these are the people, those who are like I say, they are storing, like how we are money we are storing in bank account, like that our work we are storing in the library, like Scoopers, Web of Science. So SCI, these are the people, those who are storing your data. So those nobody will like claim on that work is theirs. Okay, until unless you try to store this work. Once you store it, this will be your, I can say, your treasury or your asset. Okay, so, and yeah, definitely indexing, editorial policy, professional publishing, they will have some very professional way. Okay, so this is about the indexing. And yeah, I just told you, I just Google it, and anybody can Google and chat GPT nowadays, and you can tell what are the list of top publisher. So here I can say top publisher as advanced materials. There are many top publishers, but how can I know this is a good journal, or is it because I just came to across this kind of name? So let's say advanced material. If I just Google it, just say I want to, like, say Google. If I ask Google what is this journal, okay, so just so you can see here, I just type at the name. Yeah, you can see this is Valley Journal, and there is a Journal of Science. Okay, so we can see these are the reputed journal. We have the proper website. Okay, they have some proper website, and they will having the data also. Okay, so like this, you can go to the first. You can check in Google and their proper website. Okay, and you can just go through their issues, previous issues, browse it. Okay, so all these things you can just cross check it before submitting to any journal. You can just find the journal name and Google it whether it is exist or not. Then what I can say, then let us find its Q level. So where I can find Q level? People are asking, sir, how to cross check, how to find whether it is Q1, Q2. Is there any site? Yes, there is a site which is shows you the Q level. That name is the Simago journal. You just Google it, Simago. You'll find one website. Okay, you can see here Simago journal. Okay, that you just click on it, then you'll find this kind of screen. Okay, there I just, this is screenshot I prepared for you. So like here advanced material. Just now we found in here this advanced material. This I just typed the advanced material. Just typed advanced material. You can type ISN number also. Here ISN, ISB number also you can type it, and you can check this journal Q level. Okay, you can see, yeah, these are the list of them. Yeah, then you can see Valley Blackwell. Yeah, this is genuine one. Okay, so we got same website also, name Valley publisher. Okay, then you can just click over it, advanced material. Then you get further detail. Yeah, these are the further detail. Here you can have the home page also. Here I'm just showing in the PPT. You can Google it and you can find the home page also. Then if you just click over the home page, you can go, you will go to the same page, this available page. Okay, so here you can see, I think I just journal fund. This is journal finder. Okay, I will come to now. See here, H index. Just now told about what is H index. So this journal has very good H index. Okay, and you can find their ISN number. You cross check it. okay, whether it is having same ISN number and area also, subject area, you can find it. And if you are submitting some different area, this journal will not consider. You will reject it in the first screening only. Then you can check in the last page of that, okay. Then you find that Q level, Q1, yes, Q. Okay, so this is the way to find the journal is belong to Q1, Q2, and all. Okay, and yes, we can have the option to find the journal, is it indexed in Scopus or not. Okay, first comes the Q level, then you talk about the Scopus. Yes, whether it's there in Scopus, how to check it. Okay, this is very important. In the last slide, I'll show you how to find the fact. Okay, I'll just I take one example. I'll show you how to find the journal is fake or genuine. Okay, so let's take here Scopus. I just Google it Scopus. Then I'll go to the this kind of window. Okay, I here have the check access, support content. Okay, check your profile. Then you can find here check access. Okay, or else you can go to this journal ranking, view journal rank. You just click on the view journal ranking, then you'll come with this kind of window. Then here is the subject area, you can click it. There is the option title. You can title what is that journal name, and you can publisher name also. Here you can see publisher name is also going to reflect in this slide. Okay, so publisher Valley Blackwell. Okay, this journal is like subject area engineering materials or advanced material is the title. This is the publisher and ISN number. So these are the things which is there to search that journal is available in index Scopus or not. If you just type anyone, like say ISN number, if I type, then if I enter the ISN number, then I come across this kind of thing, advanced material. Then you have to click over the advanced material, then this window will appear. Yeah, this shows how this paper is available or not in the Scopus. There you can see present. Yes, then you have to look at the word also, advanced material, word by word. Okay, this should be reflect same on the website also. In website also same spelling, same word should be available. There will not be like some journals, they might have some Chinese language or some like Russian language. They have both the language indexed in the Scopus. You have to check it should be visible as available in the Scopus. Then only that journal is Scopus indexed. Okay, so that I'll show you how the people are bluffing. Okay, so ISN number also you can check, and publisher also you can check. So whether it's present or not, this based on this criteria you select the journal for submitting. Don't blindly submit to any journal, your content will lose. Okay, your content will lost, and people will later they will suffer a lot, and they say our PhD work has gone somewhere, or my research work has gone somewhere, my work has booked. Okay, this is very careful. And yeah, same thing, sir, how to say it is SCI, ESCI. Is there any website? Yes, is there a website? You can go to the Collaborate website, then you can just Google it. Web of Science also, if you type it, you find this kind of okay link, and you can click over it. Then you will go into this kind of window. There is search option. Then you can put ISN number, same thing like how we just Scopus we searched it. You can title, ISN number, publisher name, then search it. Then you can find this in the Web of Science, SCI site test. Okay, expanded. So you can, it is SCIE index journal. It is. You can see it is not SCI, it is SCIE journal. Okay, if you just check it, this journal may give same information also in their indexing file also. If you just check it in their page, they will give this kind of information also. Okay. So this is about yeah, you can see here impact their journal detail, everything they will give all details. Okay. So now coming to this, yeah. Now one more terms repeatedly we people are hearing, sir. Our paper is published in reputed journals, sir. But how to check it is indexed or not? Is it? So yeah, this is one example. Recently we have published our article, okay, in Springer Q2 level journal. Okay, this is my research article, but I need to check is it index or not, because many people may see the mails. These good or reputed journal, they send the mail also, like Web of Science, Scopus, they'll send the mail also to you to it is indexed or not. But how to check my paper is indexed or not? Because it is very important nowadays. after publishing, you have to check whether paper is indexed or not, because until unless it is indexed, it is not saved in the locker. As I said, our money we are depositing in account, whether it is deposited or not, you have to cross check now. You have to verify whether it is deposited or not. So you have to check whether it is indexed or not. Then only you can take relax, and you be, we can say you are being in a relaxed mode. Yeah, my paper is secured in locker. You have to check whether it's index or not. See here, there is a like same here. I just go back here. Yeah, there is a option available after going to Scooper. There is a check out your profile, author profile. View your author profile. The option is there. You just follow my cursor. Here you can see author profile. You just click on it. Then you will going to come across this kind of profile. Okay. So here there are many options. You can type your surname or your name or your affiliation from where in your journal you're given affiliation. Like here I given lots and stuff engineering and technology. Then I can like things we can enter it. If you just type your surname also, like Kattimani is my surname, I just search it. Then I come across this. This is second one. This is first one. So I come across this kind of thing. Okay, yeah, this is my mostly recent. Okay, the most recent document available. So in that I have 6 documents. So this is my most recent document. If you just click over this Kattimani Muhammad Asif, you will go in this page. Okay, the second page. But just for blank, it is index or not, you can check. Yeah, it is index. It is index in the Scooper. So like I just now I show you, this is the optimization of exhaust system using golden multi-level. So you can just check it, and yeah, it is indexed now. Yeah, now you can take relax mode. Yeah, my paper is indexed. Now I'm safe. Now you can check by going in through your author profile also. There you can check whether how many documents are indexed, what is my H index. Just now we told about H index. Yes, this is one site where you can find. Yeah, you can see here H index is 2, but there my H index is something else. Okay, because it depend upon the genuinity, where how many people are referring your paper. Okay, means like some reputed journal publishing also recommend our paper, then it will take that on. Like common people, those who like just who, as here I told you now. So many journal may not have this kind of topmost site indexing. They might have this kind of Ebisco, Simago, Pub, all this. This depend upon this citation. If this is cited in this kind of journal, your H index will be more different. Okay, because like here I told, so H index, you can see. Yeah, H index, you can see my H index is 2. That means my reputed journal is published. Okay, so this is about research article. Now coming to our main point. Yeah. So yeah, now I'll come one more. Now I'm coming to our main topic, that is drafting a journal. Okay, how to draft journal article. So now many people are having the abstract. Okay, their work and all. These people are finding some good journal. How to find? Yes, there is a search engine available on Google. We can Google it and we can find good journal. Here I just list out some search engines. There is a journal finder from the elsewhere. Okay, journal guide is there. This is also one of the journal finder, and we have the Springer journal finder. I just take out two good example, elsewhere and Springer. Let's see. So I just Google it here. Then I come across this is like, let's go back now. Okay. Here there is a journal elsewhere journal finder. I just Google it. Then I found this elsewhere journal finder. So once I click that, so I got this kind of screen. Here I want to find some list of good journal. Okay, how I can search it? Here is the option available, abstract, match with abstract, or there is a keyword also. You can type the keyword. like your material science, composite material, or anything like that. So let's say example, okay, abstract. I have one paper here. I want to find the suitable journal for my paper. Okay, my work is there, my research work is there, my thesis work is there, draft report is there of my student. Okay, I want to write an article on this. Then you can suggest some good journal. Mean you can go for journal finder elsewhere. Then just type that abstract here. Okay, then find the journal. Then you just click on the find the journal. Then you'll get list of journal available. Here you can see there is an option available, journal that offer OA. OA means open access. Open access means there you need to pay amount to publish your article. So as we are Indians, we will be having a lot of problem for publishing as a open access, because funding it will very costly. Okay, or like funders will be very less for us, and definitely we are preferring for free publication, isn't it? So then there is an option called journal with subscription also. Okay, and if you just click both thing, it will show both. Okay, either it will show the open access or journal subscription, like journal subscription option. If you can go click on journal subscription, list of journal which are free, free published, or if you just click on it open access, you will going to have only open access journal. I want to just publish open access, like that it will mention amount also, how much amount it will take to publish. So these are some reputed journal. Like for my abstract, one topmost journal for open access is the Cell Report Sustainability. This is very much suitable for my research article, for this research article to publish in this topmost journal, which has the site score of 1.4, and it will give the first decision in 8 days and acceptance in 27 days. See how fast it is. But in same way, just check the amount also, how much it is charging. Okay, and you can go to the visit journal page also. With this you can go to visit journal page, but I want a subscription, I want to publish my research in free. Then I just click over the journal with subscription. Then no publishing charge is there. This is one option, but it is listed first because you can see the submission first decision in within a week or within 8 days. You will give the and site score, impact factor, okay, and acceptance in 2 days. So this is the very top public. Like that, we have the list of top publisher, means reputed journal. Okay, so these are the very genuine, or it is very genuine publishers. We can easily go through their website. Okay, visit journal page. Like I just click for the visit journal page, I gone to the visit page. Then you can have the your option my account. Then you can submit your article. You open your login page, and you can submit to your article. Okay. So this is about finding list of journals for your suitable work. Okay, and yeah, this is the for presentation I shown. So these are the many like list of journals are. Now coming to main our theme, as I told you, requirement of publication. Like any journal, if you are submitting your academic work, they need some requirement. Yeah, definitely. If you go through any article which is published, I'll show you that slide screenshot also. Here you can see there are, first of all, you need to choose a article type. Which type of article? Is it research article? Is it a review article? What it is? Okay. Is it just abstract? Okay. What it is actually? What you want to publish? You just decide it first. Yeah, it is article. Yeah, definitely. Then you choose a journal. Sir, how to choose a journal, sir? Yeah, can you tell me how to choose? Yeah, just now I told how to find the journal by journal finding. And now work comes the construct your paper. Okay, so then you need to properly give the title. Okay, that is very important. I just show you how to give the title and how to write abstract, what is need for the abstract, and how we need to tell key point, and what things are required. Yeah, these are the things which required for any research article to publish. There is a clear and cut title. Until unless you have the clear title, it will not go for citation, because citation needs proper attention also, isn't it? Because until unless you have your proper clear cut title, then only it will visible for the people, because people they will just search it. Because many people, like they want to find their work, they google it, or they go for some scooper science direct index and all, they will just their keyword, then they will get some journals. So this is very important. Title you must give clear and cut, so everybody can understand that. because unless they understand title, they will not go in depth of what is their work. If you have very clear and very informative title, then it will attract the people to read your work. Are you getting the point? So that title giving is very much important. Publishing any article in a like any journal, you must have very clear cut, okay, short and sweet and very like attractive title also. And abstract, yeah, definitely we must have abstract with brief summary. After reading the abstract, people will come to know what is there in the article. Okay, yeah, keyword that help for the people to search your work. There's a strong keyword you need to give. And yeah, definitely introduction. I just tell you how to write introduction, because here writing introduction for article is different and your thesis is different. Okay, and methods, experimental procedure, result, discussion, conclusion. These are the common requirements for publishing. Say example, there is a one article which is available in the material science and engineering A. Okay, this is one of the reputed publisher. Here we can see hot tensile behavior of old rolled inconel 7 alloy, which is at the 650 degrees. So this is very clear cut. It is showing we are studying some inconel material which is of hot tensile behavior. So like this, we have to clear and cut the title. And you can see here abstract, how to write the abstract. So abstract generally will be having the 2 to 3 main themes. First comes the definition of your title, what you want to present, like hot tensile behavior. If you read the cold work in Kunal successfully application in turbine, so this is giving defining the title or defining your work. So abstract should consist of your definition, okay, your objective, your methodology, and conclusion. So these are the parameters should cover in the abstract. Okay, a good abstract or a best abstract is only one, which is means good abstract is one which has this kind of parameter. Means it should have definition of the work. What is your title? It should have clear cut definition, and it should have problem statement or objective. What is your intention? What you want to study, and how you are done. Methodology, your how you achieve that objective, and what is your result. Okay, so that is very much important in any abstract. Okay, so that abstract should cover up all these parameters, then only it will easy, or it is easy to consider for publication. Otherwise people generally they will comment it, just change your abstract, or like short your abstract, or like this of comments will coming to your paper. Okay, when you submit your article to any journal, these kind of general comments will come. Okay, abstract need to be rewritten, like this kind of things will come to your comment. And keywords, yeah, keywords is very much important, because many people they don't know how to write keyword. Keywords are the word which is from abstract only. You have to pick the some very strong point from abstract, and you need to place in the keyword. So generally you will, what the people usually they do mistake, they'll take anything, they'll write anything which is there in your paper or some introduction there and here, they'll write in keyword. So that will not match to your abstract. So keyword which are showing your presenting, that should belongs to your abstract only. Okay, so this is the point which will help. These keywords will help for the other people, not for you. If somebody is want to take your work for their uh, like article or their research work, how they will search it? By keywords only. If you have that keywords properly, then they will easily find your journal. Okay, and they will definitely take your work for citation. So this, like, yeah, one more, like many research good journal or reputed journal, they ask for the graphical abstract. So what is this graphical abstract? Okay, this is something what abstract we heard, but what is graphical abstract? Okay, this might be your doubt. Okay, what is graphical abstract? This is nothing but pictorial highlighting. Okay, what is your work? Like something unique you have done, a royalty you have brought in your paper, that you are figure out, and you just write. Like some people have the cycle, their steps, and they might have some very unique study that you need to highlight. So that is representing as a pictorial form, that is called the graphical abstract. Here we have the highlights also. Many, like what is your highlight? Because this thing will reflect in your research gate. Okay, or like some platform where we can reflect this thing and people will attract your article. These are the things reputed journal will ask to citation, because they need, their aim is to their work to cite it, because until unless they have good representation, it will not be cited. Okay, so these are the things which is required for reputed journal. So you must have some points which is very strong in your article. Okay, yeah. Coming to introduction part. See here, introduction, how to write introduction. Like generally, how we write in thesis, there is a chapter called literature survey. So that literature survey part, you need to take it to introduction in your article. Okay, that is not the separate chapter. Yeah, it can take. You can, some journal you can take as a separate chapter also, but maximum article you can find the literature survey in introduction part only. So in the introduction part, first we'll define what is our objective and what is our work and all. Then we go for some work related published thing. You can see here, there is a citation 16, 17, 18 number you can see. This is about thing. So this thing is available in our report also. Literature review, in the form of literature review. That literature review, you need to write in a one line or one, two line. Then you bring it to introduction part. Okay, so that is first point, introduction part. So introduction part consists of definition, brief work, then literature. You can see literature review about that work. Okay, so same, this now I shown this is about the introduction part of that work. And at one more paragraph before going to second topic, there is one paragraph. You can, based on the above points, this is what we can say research gap. Okay, this is reflected in the after the introduction last paragraph. Yeah, this is important, because you need to give here clear cut gap and what is the objective and what is the method. Like in one paragraph you need to mention all these things. Okay, so what is the gap available in your recent work, and you found this gap and you just found this the methodology, and you going for this, like this step you are telling, then you going for the next, explaining how we are presenting your work. You found, you said these are the gap and we come across this is the objective and we are going to represent that. So like first, as a mechanical, we go for experimental procedure, then we'll give what is the procedure we followed or methodology also. Okay, you can give methodology also here. Okay, this is the very important. Now this is about the research article. Like I said, yes, I hope I try to taken maximum point. Title, abstract, keywords, introduction, how to write, and experimental procedure, result and discussion, whatever is available in your research report or your draft PG UG student report, same thing you can reflect here. And conclusion also, should have the very brief information about your work. Okay, how you are taken up and what is your result you got, that you think you have to complete. Now coming to one more doubt, many my students and my fellow people are asking about, sir, can you just guide us how to write a table? Because for review paper, this the table is very important. People are getting very difficult means task to frame this table, because until unless you have this kind of table, reputed journals and all, they will not consider as a review article. To go for review article to write, so I just work out for my work as a one brief table. Just I, what I did, I taken 2 3 papers. One paper I taken one there, what is there, which science direct I taken it, and abstract I wrote. Then what is the advantage, I just written 2 3 words. Then limitation and summary. In summary I have highlighted some parameters. So based on those parameter is very very important, which will help to frame a table. Okay, so like that, many paper you need to refer at least 10 15 papers to prepare one table related to that work only. I told here. So these are the summary mark. Okay, then based on that summary mark, you can frame your parameter like materials. That's for related to your work. It is just for one summary I just shown. Related to your work, you can define the parameter. So it's less or more. Okay, it may be like 2 3 or maybe 4 5, depend upon work. You can have the parameters. So, and you can have the one more column called the reference. This you can do it in the last also, at the end. But beginning is very important, how to write this table. This is very important for like review paper. Okay, so this is about workout which I done. Yeah, now coming to one more point, how to write reference, because reference style is different for different publishers. They use some Harvard and some other like style. But what is information required in the reference? Very important, because many publisher and they have them different style. Style is not the matter here. I'm not talking about the style. I'm talking about information what we need in the reference. So in the reference we want the author name. Okay, like any article is there, for example, an investigation of fatigue failure of this is one article. So for this article I need to write the reference. Okay, how to write the reference? For example, the first author, Jennifer, so he is also focused on, okay, so these the two three authors are there. Then after that I make the inverted comma. So these general instruction we used to give for our undergraduation and postgraduate student also, and will guide them how to write this references. You must also guide your student, those are faculty members, and tell them and how to write, because students are like very means they don't have this kind of information. They don't know about publication. You need to just tell them and need to guide them. Otherwise, what they will do, they will just go for Chat GPT. Chat GPT will give what you feed. Okay, but you should know, just guide them. So this is the way you need to give the reference. Later you can have this kind of changes, okay, as per the journal requirement. But what are the things like author name? For example, these are the three authors. I wrote the three authors and their article, an investigation of fatigue failure. This is the article, and this is published in engineering failure analysis. This is the journal name, engineering failure analysis. And value, we can see in the article itself, value 9, issue 2, like this is important. So here one more citation, and with the DI number also. Some journal may need DI number. Okay, so this is about references. Now, yeah, there's one more example I written. So let's come to, yeah, this last, but I want to say this is like many people are facing issues or some uh, journals. You might receiving some mail. I also keep receiving this kind of mails in my spam or like directly inbox. I just blocked those kind of publisher. Okay, they send like this kind of information. They said there is a BTM journal which is of, we can say, Scoopers and UGC approved group 2 journal. So this is not a genuine journal, it's a fake journal. Okay, so people will catch hold and they will go and submit this work, and they will claim our paper is published in Scoopers. So yeah, this is not published in Scoopers because they are publishing in 2 days. That is not possible at all. Yes, now I told you history and all. Here, this one fact checking we are doing, BTM journal, BTH journal. So this is BTH journal. I just Google it and just gone to this site. So this is Scoopers Active and UGC Care. They are mentioning on their topmost. Okay, let us check in the Scoopers. Is it with same name or any other different name is there? Okay, yeah, just going for the like just I shown you how to check the journal in the Scoopers. When I gone for the Scoopers, when I enter their same ISN number 03916715, then I come across this kind of name here, Valentino, Storia. This is some different language. So same thing, they are using some English language and they are saying this is our Scoopers journal, but this is not the same. If you just find its the meaning, it will be same. Okay, like people they are bluffing with some. As I told you, you have to check. It should be reflect same name word by word. They may use France language converted, Chinese language converted into their site, and they say this is Scoopers Index. Okay, then I just checked in the this also like Timago ranking. So that journal belongs to 4, but that journal name is again this one. Okay, so this is not the journal of bulletin for technology and history. So this is scam how the people like this is the genuine or original, I can say this is the genuine journal website. This is, you can see here. Okay, this is one the genuine journal where this bulletin story, this is one genuine one. Okay, this exact journal they are reflected in the name like bulletin for the technology and all. So people are publishing this kind of journal. So be careful and before submitting to any journal and all, just go back to my procedure. I will guide you how to search either it's Scoopers or not, science index, Q level and all. Okay, with this I want to conclude my today's presentation. If any participant want to ask any question, if it is under my reference, definitely I'll address. Okay, and that's thank you.
Dear participants, if you are having any queries, please let us know. Or you can also use your chat box also.
Question from the Rajesh sir, how the journals are removed from the scoopers after some time? Yeah, sir. For your information, I want to say like impact factor I told, and another is the citation. So people some these people they will try to take up their work in random way because every year Scoopers and elsewhere they will conduct review on the published article because the impact factor I told you this is given by your collaborate, okay, and they will scrutinize journal, they will scrutinize the journal if they have followed the proper channel, they are reviewed or not, what is the time duration they have taken, and how this the information. Based on that, they will give the permission for the next scoopers level. Otherwise, if it not match that thing, definitely they will remove it. Yeah. Yeah. Is there any idea to identify fake journal and their site before? Yeah, yeah, just now I shown you. You can, I just share my PPT in WhatsApp group also. You can find it by Scoopers and Simago website. Okay, there you can just, yes, ISN number if you type the journal, then you can see that journal is available in Scoopers or not. Okay. So I just in the beginning of my presentation I discuss about it. Anything? Any other? Ha. Okay.
Dear participants, is there any doubt?
Yeah, yeah, sir. There is one question. Some journals are in Scopus and still not indexed. Yes, sir. See, very important, sir, question Irfan Sadak sir asked. Yeah, definitely, sir. Many people, they see the journal as a Scopus index or not. Just now, in my presentation slide also, I told, I'm just giving my work for like some index journal, Scopus index journal. After some days, like after few months or can say 2, 3 months, you go to the Scopus website, author profile. You check it whether my paper is stored in locker or not. Scoopus locker. I shown my work also. Yeah, definitely many journals are Scoopus, but they are not taking their paper, this published article as a indexing because they're not storing in the Scoopus because Scoopus will take only good work. So I can say this will done by some reputed journal only. These people they will take your work to in a final locker. I can say. So please, before submitting your article to any journal, go properly in the Scoopers database and Simago ranking and Google it properly in a Google whether this website is correct or not. Yeah, website or link to find the journals. Yes, sir. I just shared in my PPT also how to find your list of journal. Journal finder is there. Okay, journal finder given the list of journal finder where you can type the keyword or you can type your abstract. Then you can find the list of journals available. I I discussed in my presentation. Okay, there I shown you open access subscription also, because as we are Indians, we should go for free publication only. Okay, so definitely we need the subscription option. So before submitting to any journal, you just find it either it is a subscription or open access. If it is open access, they will not publish at any cost. They will not publish freely. They will ask you to payment it, or they will ask you to go for search for funders. Okay, they are list of funder. Yes.
Yes, is there any doubts to this? Okay. Okay, on behalf of Lord's Institute of Engineering and Technology, I would like to thank Dr. Muhammad Asif sir for his insightful and enriching session on drafting journal article from UG and PG projects. Sir, your clarity is explaining essential components of academic writing, your step-by-step guidance on structuring research paper, and valuable tips you shared throughout your presentation. In throughout your publication, through the publicable manuscript, have truly empowered our participants, sir. Your have strengthened our understanding of research writing and publication in very insightful way. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again, and thanks to all the participants.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your vote of thanks. Now, dear participant, will share the feedback link of today's. Your feedback is very much valuable for us. ಸರ್ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ
Everyone kindly give your feedback. Already feedback link is shared in the chat box.
feedback link is shared in the chat box. Please give your feedback, valuable feedback for today's session. Thank you.